going on, guys? Just wanted to talk real quick. Well, it's not gonna be a quick one because I'm gonna cover most of the main matches from UFC 262. Very exciting fight card. I loved it. Very action packed. A lot of drama. A lot of unexpected wins. A lot of unexpected losses. Obviously. Um, Let me start with Edson Barbosa versus Chain Burgess. Mainly, I'm gonna go over fights that I found exciting. I can't cover them all. I usually don't watch them all completely. So, Chain Burgess versus Edson Barbosa. This was a stand-up fight, basically. Amazing fight. Um, Action-packed. Vintage Edson Barbosa with his kicks, round kicks, um, his stand up, his fight IQ, uh, workmanlike, hard hitting, action packed, in your face. And Shane Burgers did not disappoint either. I mean, that guy has a heavy hands, very good boxing. But this one played out similar to when Barbosa faced Paul Felder and other stand-up guys that usually like to just stand there and receive those hard kicks from Barbosa, which is an expert on landing those hard kicks. The only guy I seen outkick Barbosa is Justin Gagey, and Justin Gagey outkicked them and then knocked them out. So credit to Justin Gagey for being so amazingly tough. But Barbosa was vintage here from the beginning, from the start of the 3 round fight. He was landing those amazing kicks, and he even his chin, um, his leg chin, it got cracked from kicking so much. Barbosa's, he was bleeding. And don't get me wrong, Shane Burgers was dishing it out pretty good too. He was landing some calf kicks that were giving Barbosa a pause, a little bit of trouble, and a very good jab that was landing on Barbosa too. But Barbosa has been there, man. He's been there with the best, and he knows how to dish it out, and he knows how to receive it too. He did a great job of staying calm. Um, just I think Burger's game plan is uh, was to be tough, to tough out those leg shots, which I'm pretty sure he expected them. Um, but you just can't tough those out. At times he was doing well in raising the leg and keeping his leg loose, so that when Barbosa would kick him, that impact wouldn't be so heavy. But they still affected. They still affected, and I believe it was in the third round where Barbosa landed one of those kicks that just put Burgos down, and he just couldn't take it anymore. And that's a credit to Barbosa. Burgos is a tough guy, man. Young, in his prime right now. So amazing win by Edson Barbosa at 145 right now in that division. It's gonna be very interesting to see him face guys like Jair Rodriguez. I would love to see a fight between Jair Rodriguez and Edson Barbosa. That would be an amazing fight. So congratulations to Barbosa on that one. The next one is Caitlin Shukagian versus Vivian Araujo. That fight, it was a women's at 125, the 125-pound division. It was action packed, not a boring fight. Pretty good fight. I feel that Araujo basically gassed out in that fight. She took Chukagian to the ground and looked like she was dominating, had Chukagian in danger at times, but Chukagian weathered the storm. She was pretty good about staying calm, staying in control, manage a half guard. that was keeping her safe, and managed to get out from under Araujo. And after that, Araujo just was not the same. She was not the same. She looked gas, and she was taking shots, and Chukagian felt it. She saw it. She saw her shots were being effective, and I really like her midsection kick. That midsection kick that Chukagian was throwing was being very effective. I think that kick is very effective in MMA, and I'm surprised um, not a lot of fighters do it. Specifically, those fighters with long limbs that are are lanky, that are tall and skinny. They have those long legs. I think that kick is money, man. And when you land it in the midsection, and it, the pushback, it affects your opponent, and it takes them out of the game for a little bit. And I think that kick will be used more. I've seen fighters using it more now. And Chukagian, she got she outpointed Vivian Araujo, and it was a very good win. That's in in Chechenko's division. So I don't know where that exactly puts Chukagian, but she's working her way up pretty good, and she's looking good. I mean, she was in the ground, and she stayed safe, and she's tough. She received some shots too. It wasn't all one sided, but I think that she did a great job, and it was a good showing for her that moves her forward. The next fight was that I'm gonna cover is Jacare Ronaldo Sousa. Forgive me, I'm pretty bad with the names. Versus Andre Muniz. Um, that fight took me by surprise. That's one of those surprise losses to me. Jacare lost by submission, and I have never expected Muniz to be the better jiu-jitsu guy in this fight, and he was. He took Jacare to the ground. Jacare was looking good. He was actually looking pretty good, calm, collected, thinking, landing his shots, picking his shots, staying calm. But Muniz was also in there. He was thinking, he was planning. His fight IQ is pretty good, and to my surprise, I don't know. Maybe he had said that he was gonna do it, but to my surprise, he took Jacare to the ground. And from what the commentators listening to them, they were also surprised. And lo and behold, this guy comes and he went for an armbar and submitted Jacare. Jacare was tapped. I believe he tapped, but his arm broke. His arm broke. It was limp like a dead fish when he got up, and the referee called it. Um, amazing result. Very shocking. Never a good thing when you have broken limbs, broken bones. But lo and behold, man, Jacare, um, he got that. He got defeated. He got defeated, and great win for Muniz. I think that this moves him forward. Um, very good fight. Now let me move on to the co-main event. Co-main event was Tony Ferguson versus Beniel Dariush, and man, what can I say? Tony Ferguson got dominated in the ground again for the second time. Um, Against Oliveira, he got dominated the last time in his last fight. Um, he was caught in a submission where they almost broke his arm. In this one, he was caught in a submission, in an ankle lock submission that uh, almost broke his knee, almost broke his foot. He didn't tap as always. Tony Ferguson is so tough even for his own good. He did not tap, but Darius basically um, dominated him in all 3 rounds. It was just domination, and in the ground, in the stand up. Um, Not much action, but you could tell that I could tell that Ferguson preferred to go to the ground where he was safer. His chin is not the same. Um, they say he was training in boxing, but I really didn't see any boxing fundamentals. Just the same old Ferguson trying his wild tactics and just not looking the same, the guy, you know. But congratulations to Dariush. I give the credit to him. A lot of people are gonna say that oh, because Ferguson's not in his prime anymore, and after his fight with Gagey, he's not the same, and maybe a little bit, but you gotta give credit to the other guy that is training for you, and he, you know, Darius has been winning. He's been beating a lot of good guys, and this is one more in his list. Tony Ferguson was thought to be the guy that was gonna that had the ground game to defeat the submission game to defeat Khabib Nurmagomedov, and I think these two last showings prove that that wasn't the case. That Khabib would have walked all over him, in my opinion. That's my humble opinion. So congratulations to Beniel Dariush on his win. I think he's next. Maybe possibly he's in that title talks. You know, I would love to see a fight between him and Oliveira, although I believe Oliveira has the better ground game.